Hi again, YouTube. This is Madonna Rogers from itsmadonnarogers.com. And today I'm going to be trading the London session. I'm doing back testing of a specific strategy that has been working for me, but I feel like it is very, very important to back test and make sure that this is something that you are confident enough to put your money up for. So I started trading back in March of 2020, and then I started taking trading seriously about a month ago, trading on my own. And so I decided that since I was winning in my trades when I trade in pairs, that I wanted to more or less focus on maybe two indices, and I really like the GR30 and the NAS 100. And so this is the Millionaire SBA 5.0 system that is available to me, and it could be available to you through the Millionaire Mob. And we are a group of traders who have came together in a company called Atlas. And Atlas and Beyond is a company which teaches Forex trading, right? And when you start learning to trade Forex, of course, you get into the market, you have this software available to you. It is a subscription service, but it's very well worth the price because you're definitely going to make your money back and very quickly at that. So right now I'm looking at GER 30 on the 1 hour time frame. So the way this software works is we trade from star bar arrow, and then you can enter in the trade going in that direction, right? Of course, you want to do a little bit more, um, a little bit more research before entering a trade, obviously. But if you feel confident in the trade going in your direction, the star bar arrow, which will tell you which way to go. I have been um, looking to trade on the higher time frames. Before I was just a scalper, scalping the 1 minute and 5 minute, and I love to do that. It's very fun. I can do that all day long. However, I found out through some reading and watching videos that trading on a higher time frame is where it's at because it gives you, you're supposed to trade and have some time freedom, right? So when you can move up to trading on the daily time frame, so I'm starting with the hour as far as my higher time frame, and then I'm looking to trade in the on the daily time frame in the future. What trading on the higher time frame does is that it frees you up because every day you can come back and manage your trades, spending about 15 minutes or so on the charts and then going back to your day-to-day activities. Also, another big thing with trading on the higher time frames is that the news doesn't affect the trade as much as it does on the lower time frame. So I've heard that news doesn't matter on the higher time frame. I have not um, had enough experience to conclusively say that for myself, but just being advised that alone makes me want to trade on a higher time frame because a lot of times when news hit at 10 o'clock, all of a sudden your trade can go in your direction or it can go against your direction. But just knowing that you're trading with the trend is powerful enough. And this SBA definitely lets you know where the trend is going, in what direction, and it lets you know when there's a trend change, right? So that's a fantastic thing. It basically tells you when to enter the market, when to exit, when to enter, when to exit. So again, I'm looking at GER 30 on the 1 hour. I have the star that's already printed. I am looking for, in this instance, I'm going to enter the trade when this area here, which is called the heartbeat, I'm going to leave my cursor on the screen so you see it says the heartbeat. When the heartbeat crosses down to this area here, that shows me a change of trend. And at that point, I'll jump into the market to go for a sell on GER 30. What else? What else? So let's take a look at indices to see what we got going on today. So this is NAS 100 on the 4 hour. It's the last trend was that it was selling star bar arrow going in the selling direction. Let's delete this. Okay, so the star bar arrow going into the selling direction, that's what we have on the 4 hour chart. On the 1 hour, the last star bar arrow showed a buying up. Then we had selling pressure, some more buying pressure. This is the 1 hour. Let's see the 1 minute and the 5 minute. We might be able to get in a trade and scalp real quick on live. Okay, so the 5 minute trend has some selling pressure here. And an extra level of indication that I use is the Tekensen line and the Kitchenson line. This comes directly from the Ichimoku Cloud Trading System. I took off the cloud and I just have these three lines. I can't remember what this line is called. The Chiku span. The Chiku span, which is 26 candles back of where the price is right now. Then we have the Tekensen line, which is represented by this blue line, and the Kitchenson. So I trade when I see the, for instance, if I was going for a sell on the lower time frame, if the red line is above the blue on both the 5 minute and the 1 minute, that's an indication of a sell, right? If the if I was going for a buy and on the start the last, let's see, I want to look for an arrow as well. Okay, so for a sell, if I was looking for a sell, we have a star bar arrow. Whenever the Tekensen, the Kitchenson line crosses over the Tekensen, that's when I want to enter for a sell. And if I had gotten on this trade right here to this next star, I would have caught 176 pips, right? So the market looks like it went, it's going sideways right now. Very, it's like doing a lot of consolidation, a lot of up and down, as is represented here by this heartbeat. We could see that. That's how the market closed last week, or maybe even last night, because this is on the 1 minute. Yeah. So let's go to like the 15 minute so we can see better when the market opened. So here, this dotted white line is represented by the market opening today, right? So what about last night? Let's see. Let's go to the 30 minute for that. Go back to the 15. We got a buy alert on your GBP for a buy. We can check that out in a minute. I wonder why it's all right. Let's check your GBP and see what's going on there. Let's find it. So we have our pairs down here for ease of access. So it's right on our chart, right at the bottom. But your GBP is not something I know. Oh, that's what it is. For some reason, I wasn't even looking at NAS 100. I was wondering, how come I got that alert? I'm looking at your GBP all along. That's interesting. Sometimes you click on something, on things, and you don't even realize it. So on the higher time frame, your GBP is selling, right? We have a star representing some buying pressure, but all these candles are showing as 1 hour candles on the 1 hour chart. So let's go to the 15. It's a buy alert on the 15 minute. We have that star right there, again, which shows you some buying pressure. Okay, on the 5 minute, we have the star bar arrow, and we have a cross up on the TK of the Tekenson line over the Kitchenson line. I need to refresh this chart. Seconds and kind of like that. I don't see. I wonder what's going on here. Because first of all, the chart stopping at November 11th. I wonder why that is. And then on top of that, it's showing not. It's not counting down. Um, I'm gonna close this out and open it again, like to refresh. So I wish you a profit also launched an online broadcast. Hi, thank you for joining, and thank you for wishing me profit in the market. I really appreciate it. The same to you. I just closed out my MT4. I'm going to reopen it because it's acting a little weird right now. So what pairs are you looking at? Okay. Oh, I see. I was logged out. Okay, that's what it is. Let's get myself logged back in. I'm going to pause this live stream so I can log back into my MetaTrader, and hopefully the live stream doesn't drop. Okay. My accounts. Okay. Here's a demo. All right. Okay. So here it is. Once again. Okay.
Incoming mail.
Okay, so I was logged out of my demo, right? So get this live going again. Okay, I'm back. I believe I paused the live stream. Hopefully that did work because I was logging into my demo. That was a problem. I got logged out, and that was completely on me because I created a new demo account. Um, and I was trying to play around with it while I was here live, and then I noticed that the date didn't show past the 11th. So I'm like, what's going on? How come it's not updated? All right, so this is your GBP. I got a signal for I think that went back to November 11th. I'm not even sure. So on the 5 minute, it's star bar arrow, and as you can see, I missed that whole move if I wanted to scout. But when the taking sin line crossed over the kitchen sin line, and I've been holding that trade, that's 25 pips right there. Normally, I just go for 10 pips and dip. I would have made that very quickly, very quickly here, very quickly. So if I wanted to just get 10, I would have easily done that, and I could have gotten out of the trade or held the trade till I seen this star. I like to, I think that star is a good indication of selling pressure. Not saying that the trend is going to change completely, but on the higher time frames, I know that if I'm going to like swing trade, that when that star prints, that to me is an indication to start looking at the trade a little bit more closely to see if I'm going to take my money off the table and wait for it to go into the other direction, right? So I'm going to check my chat again since I have a friend who jumped on. Good morning. So um, I don't know, for some reason I clicked on your GBP. It is not a pair that I have been trading, but I don't mind. I do not mind. Um, let's see where this candle prints on the on this next 16 seconds, and then we might get in for a buy on your GBP, right? And hold it for a little bit. Uh, it went below. So, all right. So let's get back to um, my GR30 because it's my indice. Let's get back to that heart rate decreasing on the 1 minute. We have a star bar pink arrow. So we have a grade A buy, a grade B buy, a grade A sell, a grade B sell. The red and the pink represents selling. The blue and the blue and the green represents buying. So this would be considered a grade B sell um, on the this chart that I'm looking at. This is the 1 minute. When that arrow came on the scene, how many pips do we have so far? 80 pips, give or take. Heart rate decreasing again on the 1 minute. Okay, let's take a look at the 5 if it's crossed. It hasn't crossed, the red line hasn't crossed over the blue line on the 5 minute, so I would not take this trade. I do have a list of standards that I use to follow before entering a trade. I have a trade journal, which is provided to me by the team that I'm on, and it's some confirmations before I enter in for a buy or a sell, right? It's a journal. I have printed out these pages so that I can keep them together and track my progress through um, this whole demoing experience. And even of course, if I'm tracking my progress during demo, when I get back into trading live again, I will have built up that good habit, right? So in order to make this live fun, we want to get into a trade. We don't have to, but let's see what we can do. This is the 5 minute. star bar arrow um, for a sell. It crossed up for a buy, so it must be buying on the 1 minute. It did, and now it needs some room to do its thing. So what's so fun about the indices to me is that when I didn't know anything about trading, on it was either NAS 100 or SPX 500, but I think it was NAS. Um, a beginner trader. I was in a particular company, and I learned a lot from that company. But what I did at the time is that they offered signals, which is phenomenal. But I took a trade signal and I put in a couple of them, and I made I put in the trade, went to sleep, came back, woke up. It was like really early. It's still dark, and I was up $1,000 in one of those indices, and I was so excited. I didn't know what to do other than to close it out. I probably could have made more, I'm sure, but when I saw that, I my heart just started racing. I got so excited. I closed that trade out, forgetting or not realizing that I had other pending trades, and they activated and went in the opposite direction. So before I even got a chance to really withdraw or know what it felt like to increase my account, my pending trades took all my money or took that win. So um, yeah. That was fun and exciting, and then it was also like, okay, if I did it that time, I know I could do it again. Um, Heart rate decreasing on the 1 minute. Well, whatever it is, we have to wait a while before it catches up on the 5 minute. All right, some pairs that I like to trade. Um, here we go. Let's see, entities JPY. Okay, on the 1 minute, it's selling. The last stop. Oh, look, it's a lot of movement in that. Let's check the news real quick to see if we can scalp on the lower time frames. I'm gonna go to forexfactory.com. JPY had news at 12:30 a.m. Revised industrial projection. It is a yellow folder. Actual 3.9% forecast for previous 4. Change in the total inflation adjusted value of output produced by manufacturers, mines, and utilities. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Okay. The next news folder is an orange folder for Euro at 9 a.m. President Lagarde speaks. Okay. Um, I think I think. Oh, okay. So if I were to enter into this trade right now, if I was looking to take this trade, I would hold back because I have a yellow star. So yellow stars at the bottom indicate some selling pressure. As you can see, the candle started to print upward and it's now on the Tekken line, which to me shows that the candle formations are going upward, even though it's still sell. If I got in right here, let's see where this next candle goes.